Good afternoon, Dr. Trinh. Thank you for being with us today. You are a wealth of information, and we would like to talk with you today about the opioid epidemic and your thoughts on the opioid epidemic and ways to address how to handle it.
That's a great question, Edna, because it is an epidemic. Over the last number of years, the number of patients who have been dying from opiates have been increasing exponentially. And it's quite scary. As a physician, I see that. And we see it based on just national data where opiate addiction is a huge problem in the United States. Part of the problem is this. Part of the problem is that we are all living longer and we are all getting older. So chronic pain often comes along with that because of, our joints and our knees and our back gets a little worn out over time. And as a result of that, we need, better ways to address pain, to address arthritis. And so because of those reasons, one of the limitations in medicine today is this. The toolbox of a physician is either a knife for surgery or a prescription pad for pain meds. And if you're not a candidate for surgery, then my toolbox is a prescription pad. And if I've exhausted what's available over the counter, which includes Tylenol, Advil, ibuprofen, Aleve, what's next, right? What is next? And what's next is either stronger anti-inflammatories, and if that doesn't work, then we move on to opiates. And when I'm talking about opiates, I'm talking about narcotics that are prescribed. Your typical fentanyl, Norco, Tramadol, Vicodin, Percocet, right? The household names that we all know as we get older, because once, at some point in time, we've all been prescribed these things. And in a longer chat, when we have a chance, I want to talk about alternatives, because there are alternatives to opiates that doesn't kill. One of that, and that you may have heard over the last few years, is the popularity of CBD, right? CBD oil for this, CBD for that. And when we have a chance, I want to talk to you about the science behind that. And I want to talk to you about, other ways that we can address pain than prescribing an opiate, because we don't need to create more addictions, and yet we have to control pain. We have to address both issues at the same time, right? And,
yes, especially as you get older, with all the aches and pains and osteoporosis and arthritis and all of that, and brittle bones, there comes a time when a lot of the elderly are getting addicted to opiates. Do you have a comment on that?
Yes. The comment on that is we need to find alternatives that work and are safer, so that we can take care of pain, improve quality of life, and yet not be in the scenario where folks are overdosing and dying from that. And we're going to discuss about that.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Trinh. We're happy to have had you here and to learn, and we look forward to learning more about the opioid epidemic and how we can handle it. Thank you so much.